Welcome back to Falcon Park in Auburn. We've got Game 2 today on Day 2 of this New York Regional in the Division III College Baseball Tournament. This one, the 6th seed Amherst Mammoths against the 7th seed St. Joe's Golden Eagles. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Drew Carter, live from Falcon Park in Auburn on a gorgeous day here in central New York. Temperatures right about 70 and nothing but sun in the sky. On the hill today for Amherst, Andrew Ferrero, number 45, pitching first to Anthony Rucci for St. Joe's. Ferrero, the 6'2", 185 righty out of San Francisco. Made the trip coast to coast and is pitching for Amherst now. 12 appearances in the regular season, half of them were starts. A 2.32 ERA, a 4-2 record, 32 strikeouts across 50 1/3 innings. Up in the count 1-2 against Rucci, who skies that one foul and stays alive. Both these teams lost yesterday to higher seeds. St. Joe's the 7th seed against the 2 seed Salisbury, Amherst the 6th seed against the 3 seed Southern Maine. Ferrero with the 1-2. Another foul ball by Rucci. This one closer to the line, but still near the clubhouse. Right off the top, and it rolls into the bullpen. Rucci leading off today for St. Joe's. Again, losses for both these schools yesterday. Both of them 3-2, both of them late in the game. The 1-2 pitch. This time he goes opposite field, and it stays fair. Rucci down the line. He's got extra bases to start this game. The right fielder, Ariel Kenny, can't field it cleanly. Rucci wants 3. Digging for third base, and he's in standing up. It's a leadoff triple for Anthony Rucci. Rucci went opposite field on 3 pitches in a row. First one was way foul. Second one, barely foul. Third one, barely fair. Down the right field line, into the corner. Kenny struggles to field it cleanly, and it is a triple for Anthony Rucci. Hot start for St. Joe's. Up next, Lou Doria. Went yard in the first inning last night against Salisbury. That game started right around 9 o'clock, and even though it went 10 innings, it only took about 2.5 hours. 1-1 the count to Lou Doria. The left fielder for St. Joe's. Golden Eagles, again, plenty of fans in the stands here at Falcon Park, and they are loud. Last night was electric. Even though it was a late start, the nightcap here at Falcon, very, very electric. 2-1 as Ferrero missed outside. Rucci stands at third base after that leadoff triple. Doria stands in that lefty box at 6'4". The senior out of Long Island, playing for St. Joe's from Long Island. Right in Patchogue, which is smack dab in the middle, about 5.5 hours away from Auburn. Count runs full on the swing and a miss from Lou Doria. Hit .361 last season. He's down to .216 this year. Bit of an extended slump in his senior season, but looking for a big NCAA tournament performance. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Big time response for Andrew Ferrero after surrendering that leadoff 3-bagger. First triple we've seen in this tournament so far here in game number 6. Doria goes down swinging. And Ferrero has one down here in the top half of the first inning. Amherst, the higher seed, the home team. Paul Britt, the first baseman, digs in next for St. Joe's, takes ball 1. In our first game today, this morning, between Baldwin-Wallace and Westfield State, the Owls from Westfield were actually the home team, even though they were the 8th seed, and Baldwin-Wallace was the 4. As Ferrero deals strike 1. That's because Westfield State was the road team on day 1. And Baldwin-Wallace was the home team, so they just flipped them today. Here, because both teams were technically on the road in their first game, St. Joe's the higher seed, or the lower seed, I should say, as the road team. And the coin flip went in favor of Amherst as well. The 1-2 pitch, fastball outside, 2-2. So Britt's count runs to 2-2. Britt came into the tournament batting above 400 on the season. He went 1 for 5 last night against Salisbury. Dropped him below 400, but still 398. High fly ball to left center field. Kai Terada Herzer, the center fielder for Amherst, underneath. This could be deep enough to score Rucci from third base. Throw comes in from Terada Herzer. It was a dime, but not in time to get Rucci, and he scores the first run of the game as he dances around the catcher Severino Simeone. It's a 1-0 St. Joe's lead, thanks to Anthony Rucci and the sac fly from Paul Britt.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 15, Dylan Piscatelli.
So the Golden Eagles jump out to a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the first. Back-to-back outs, though, recorded by Andrew Ferrero. In next, Dylan Piscatelli, the right fielder. Piscatelli last night against Salisbury. 2 for 4 with a couple of infield singles. The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. That pushed his hit streak to 4 games. Stretching from the conference tournament here to the big dance.